Hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and I'm counting down the top 10 best movies of 2019. Let's do it. Now, of course, we're going to start with a caveat. I have not seen all of the movies this year. There were certain things that I wanted to see, things like The Farewell. I still haven't seen Little Women, so they are not going to be reflected on my list. And of course, these are the ones that I enjoyed most. Maybe not even what I think are the best films, but the ones I really enjoyed the most, really connected with, and we'll see how that goes. Now, first, I want to do just a quick couple of honorable mentions, movies that I really liked, couldn't get them into the top 10. First off, Fighting With My Family, which came out early in the year. That was a really nice surprise. I'm not into wrestling. I loved it. Rian Johnson's Knives Out was such a great little ensemble. It was hilarious. Big fan. I really liked Joker. I saw it at the Toronto International Film Festival. I have a couple of friends, let's call them, I don't know, Sully and Rich, who are still trying to get me to hate it. It's not gonna work, fellas. I like the movie. Deal with it. And of course, The Irishman. It was really long, but it was really good. But hey, enough of the foreplay. Let's get to the actual list, shall we? Coming in at number 10, The Peanut Butter Falcon. This movie is all heart, conflict, and love. Shia LaBeouf kills it in the movie. Dakota Johnson's really good. And it's impossible not to like Zach Gottsagen. Just try. Not a lot of people saw this movie, but it's a good one and you should check it out because it totally turned around my thoughts on Shia LaBeouf. Speaking of which, coming in at number 9, Honey Boy. We got LaBeouf back-to-back LaBeoufs. He's coming back in a really quite brave story of the relatively true story of his childhood, with Shia LaBeouf playing his own father and Noah Jupe and Lucas Hedges playing the sort of fictionalized version of Shia LaBeouf at various stages in his life. It's a really difficult watch at times, but it's brutally honest and it's a beautiful film. And again, Shia LaBeouf is phenomenal in it. Like, I think I love this guy now. Coming in at number 8, Avengers Endgame. The culmination of over a decade of filmmaking in this franchise, Endgame got me. I've grown to love these characters, the climax, the finality of the story. I got a little emotional, I'm not gonna lie. The performances, the score, the spectacle, all of it. Will I take this movie off my top 10 list just because it's a blockbuster? No. No, I don't think I will. Coming in at number 7, Dr. Sleep. Based off the Stephen King novel of the same name, we pick up with Danny Torrance. Now he's all grown up, he's still kicking it, still got The Shining. And Stephen King is well known for not being a fan of Kubrick's adaptation of The Shining, but then enter Mike Flanagan, who has previously killed it with Gerald's Game, which is also based on a Stephen King book, and earlier this year, or was it last year, I'm not sure, The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix. I love this dude, and I love this movie. It's filled with wonderful performances. It functions somehow almost seamlessly as a sequel to King's Shining book, Kubrick's Shining movie, and a film adaptation of Dr. Sleep, and it does it all really well. And I just love the way Rebecca Ferguson says, "Rose the hash." So good. Coming in at number 6, Ford versus Ferrari, or Le Mans 66, depending on who you talk to. I am not a car guy. I am not into racing. But this flick is so engrossing and frenetic, it pulled me in right away and had me there till the end credits. Bale and Damon are fantastic together. That fight scene they have is one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time. And all the racing stuff is shot so well, it's impossible not to feel the excitement. Coming in at number 5, Ready or Not. I remember seeing the trailers for this movie and thinking, that looks ridiculous. And it was, in the best possible way. It's got a great little ensemble cast. It's hilariously violent. Samara Weaving is not, in fact, Margot Robbie, but she's amazing in it. And just when you think you know where it's going, it takes this crazy left turn, goes in a crazy new direction that I didn't see coming, and I just had so much fun with this flick. Coming in at number 4, Parasite. I still haven't seen The Host, but I love Snowpiercer. And South Korean director Bong Joon-ho has created a film here that is beautifully acted, gorgeously shot, and absolutely insane in every way. It starts off as a weird little comedy about class hierarchy and then takes a shift into like thriller, like insane thriller. It does it seamlessly. The shot composition is brilliant. I know a lot of people don't like reading subtitles. It frustrates me too because I gotta take my eyes off the screen and read, but it's so worth it. This is such a special little movie and it's gonna get nominated for Best Picture. I'm calling it right now. Coming in at number 3, Marriage Story. This is a little net flick about divorce. I saw it at Toronto International Film Festival. Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver. And this movie is brilliant. It's hilarious. It's heartbreaking. The supporting cast of Alan Alda, Julie Haggerty, Ray Liotta, Laura Dern. Who knew Laura Dern was hilarious? But in the end, it really is all down to Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson. They are both absolutely phenomenal in this film, and they have an argument in the third act of the movie, which is one of the best I've seen in years. Check this movie out. Coming in at number 2, 1917. This was actually the last film I reviewed this year, and it made it to my number 2. I think Sam Mendes absolutely crushed it, along with cinematographer Roger Deakins. It's a very different kind of war movie. It doesn't focus on carnage, it focuses more on character, building tension without action. The horrors of war are well documented in the film, albeit in a very different way than I'm used to seeing. And the conceit of the seemingly single take never comes off as a gimmick. It really draws you into the story, makes you boots on the ground. This is a brilliant film, and I highly recommend you see it in theaters. And coming in at number 1, Jojo Rabbit. This is far and away my favorite movie I've seen this year. I love what Taika Waititi did with this film. This was actually the last movie I saw at TIFF on the last day of TIFF. I came out of that theater shaken but walking on air. I felt amazing. And I can understand why some people are just out on this movie. World War II, Nazi Germany, a kid who's part of the Hitler Youth and his imaginary best friend is Adolf Hitler, Sam Rockwell. I kid, I love Sam Rockwell. No, I get it. I get why some people are just not into it. But this is such a wonderful film. I love Scarlett Johansson in this movie, both her character and her performance. Roman Griffin Davis and Thomasin McKenzie are so great together. Their chemistry is amazing. The movie is hilarious. It's absolutely heartbreaking. It's a great satire. The soundtrack is incredible. A little anachronistic, but I don't even care this time around. It really is hands down the best thing I've seen all year. I adore this movie. It's been my phone's wallpaper since I saw it. Yeah, if you think you can get past all the Nazi stuff, please check this movie out. It's just so good. So that is my top 10 movies of 2019. And now I want to know, what of these movies have you seen? What are your top 10 movies of the year? How would you rank them? Or if you don't want to rank them, just throw into the comments a couple of your favorites. What are your thoughts? Hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this list, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, top 10 lists, all that good stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. And just quickly, I would like to say it is the last day of the year. It is the last day of the decade. I want to say a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel, watched the videos, liked, particularly commented. I love having conversations with you guys. Anyone who's been involved from the beginning of the channel, just recently, I appreciate you guys all very much. Have a very fun and very safe New Year's. I will see you guys next year. Take care.